Here's a business model that you can set up in under 10 minutes that local businesses will pay you $300 to $500 a month for, and most of them don't even realize they need it yet. And I'm talking about an AI reputation management agent, essentially an AI reviews agent that automatically gets local businesses more 5-star Google reviews and replies to every single one of them on autopilot. So there's no fake reviews, just real reviews from real customers captured systematically instead of by accident. So in this video, I'm going to walk you straight through the exact setup, how to find clients, what software to use, and how to configure the AI agent and how to price it. Here's what you need to understand about local search. Google ranks local businesses based on 3 things more than anything else. It's review quantity, review quality, and how often the business engages with reviews. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to find businesses that we can actually sell this to. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to this AI software. This is called GoHighLevel, and this software has a prospecting tool where you can go in and you can find all the chiropractors, all the dentists, all the plumbers in every city in America with only a few clicks. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So you're going to come into your software, you're going to click on prospecting, you're going to click on add prospect, and we're going to type in HVAC, and we're just going to choose a random city here in Texas, Amarillo, and set the radius up. I normally do about 15 miles. And what this is going to do is it's going to pull up every single air conditioning or HVAC company in Amarillo. Now, the reason we're doing this is because within seconds, you can see how many reviews each business has. The businesses with tons of reviews are typically the ones that are getting seen more. These are the ones on page 1 of Google. But what about the ones on page 2? These are the ones that are usually under 30 reviews. And that gap is everything, because more reviews equals more visibility, and more visibility equals more calls, and more calls equals more revenue. Now, here's the catch. Most local businesses are terrible at asking for reviews. They either forget, they feel awkward asking, or they hand a customer a card that says, leave us a review and pray. And it almost never works because the customer leaves happy, they drive home, but they never think about it again. And so that's the gap you're going to fill. And a piece of the software is going to do 95% of that work for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here and you're going to click on rating. Now you can see every business that has a Google business profile set up but has terrible reviews. These guys have 0 reviews. These guys have 11. 3.4 is not the best. 3.7, 4 stars. And you're just going to come through and you're going to see all these businesses that you could sell this to who are in dire need of this service. And so the model is simple. You find local businesses with weak review profiles. You set up an automated review request system plus an AI agent that replies to every review that comes in. You charge $300 to $500 a month per client. The setup takes 5 to 10 minutes per client, then it runs in the background forever. And people always ask me, why would a business keep paying monthly if it's already set up? And it's the same reason you keep paying for Netflix. The moment they stop paying, they lose access to the AI agent, the automation stops, the replies stop, and the review pipeline dries up. So this is a service, it's not a one-time install. So imagine you stack 10 clients at $400 a month. It means you're at $4,000 in monthly recurring revenue from a setup process that takes you about an hour total per week to manage. Let's talk about exactly how to set these customers up. So what you're hunting for when you're looking for a business is businesses with fewer than 30 Google reviews. And here's why 30 is the magic number, because research on consumer behavior shows that under 30 reviews, a business doesn't pass that trust threshold. Once they cross 30, conversion rates from people viewing their Google profile to actually calling jump significantly. So you're looking for businesses that have a real storefront, real customers, real services, but a sparse review profile. And like the ones I've shown you, maybe they have 8 reviews, maybe they have 11. These are your perfect prospects. And so what you're going to go ahead and do is build a list of about 30 to 50 of these businesses, get their phone numbers. If you can find the owner's name, that's gold, and the link to their business profile. And this prospecting tool is going to make that extremely easy for you. Come over here and click add. This is all their information. You can add it to a pipeline, add a point of contact for this business, but you have their phone number, their website, and their address. To be able to find their Google business profile, just copy the address, come up here into Google, paste it, search, and then hit this share button and copy this link, and that'll be their Google business profile. Next step is you call them. So the pitch is super simple. Say something like, hey, I noticed your Google profile only has 14 reviews while your competitors down the street have over 200. I help local businesses like yours systematically get more 5-star reviews on autopilot and reply to every single one. So that way you can rank higher and get more calls. Do you have a few minutes later this week and I can show you how this works? That's the the entire pitch. You're not selling some crazy AI. You're selling more customers through better Google rankings. So once a business owner says yes, you're going to use GoHighLevel, which is the all-in-one CRM and automation platform that powers most agency businesses these days. So inside GoHighLevel, every sub-account has a feature called reputation management, and this is what you're going to deploy. So here's what the setup looks like step by step. So first, you're going to create a sub account for your client inside of your GoHighLevel agency dashboard. So it takes about 60 seconds. You give it their business name, their address, phone number, and email. You create that by clicking on here. Real quick, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like the video, drop a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. Once you do that, I will personally send you a private link to get a 30-day free trial of GoHighLevel so you can try this out for yourself, along with my step-by-step course to help walk you through and get this set up. The second thing you want to do is you want to connect their business profile. So you're going to come down here to reputation, and you're going to click on settings, and then you're going to come over here to reviews AI, and you can see right here it says connect Google business profile. You're going to click on integrate now, and this will walk you through setting up your Google business profile for that client. Now, once you hit connect, it'll just ask you to sign in with your customer's information. This is your email and your password. It's really, really simple. Now that GoHighLevel is linked to their reviews and can pull their unique review link automatically. So if they have other platforms like Facebook, Yelp, Zillow, if they're in real estate, Airbnb, if they're a host, even like Amazon, if they sell, GoHighLevel supports those too. So you can connect as many as the client cares about. And for most local service businesses, Google alone moves the needle the most. So I usually start there and then add the others on later. Third thing that you're going to do is you just import their existing customer list. This can be a CSV upload. It takes 30 seconds, and this is your starting fuel. Every past customer is a potential 5-star review just sitting there waiting. You can do this by coming up here, clicking on contacts, and importing there. So now you set up the review request automation. So you're going to come over here to automations, and there's a workflow builder where you configure how and when GoHighLevel asks customers for reviews. So here's what I do. Come over here and click create workflow and select from template. What you're going to do is you're going to search for AI reviews template. This is the one that I would choose. It's called send review request. We'll go ahead and preview it. So the trigger is once an opportunity is marked as won, meaning once the deal is done and closed and the service is finished, they're going to automatically get a text for a review request form with a link to their Google business profile to be able to leave a review. Now, if they do not complete that, we're going to wait 60 minutes and send a review request form via email. What I like to do is build this out a little bit more for clients, depending on how aggressive they are and how they want to follow up and actually get these reviews, which I'd highly recommend. So you can come down here and add on more emails. You can have it wait a little bit longer, send another text. This is completely customizable. So one thing to call out, if you're somewhat experienced with this, never send people to a rating gate, which basically filters out negative reviews before they hit Google. And Google explicitly bans this and will penalize the business. So GoHighLevel doesn't do this by default, and you shouldn't add it. Just send everyone directly to the public review link, and the volume of happy customers will drown out the occasional negative review naturally. So here's where the AI piece comes in. And honestly, this is the feature that justifies the $300 to $500 monthly price tag by itself. So Google's algorithm doesn't just look at how many reviews you have, it heavily weights whether the business owner is actively replying to those reviews. So a business with 200 reviews and 0 replies ranks worse than a business with 100 reviews where every single one has a thoughtful response. The problem is no business owner has time to write personalized replies to every review. So they don't reply at all, or they paste the same generic thanks for the review everywhere, which Google can detect and discount. This is what the AI reviews agent inside GoHighLevel solves. So we're going to go back to the reputation tab, and we're going to come to settings and make sure you click reviews AI, and then we're going to scroll down and hit create agent. So you can either build one from scratch or pick from the pre-built templates. So pick a template that matches your client's brand voice. So we're going to click Claire right here, click proceed. Now what you do is you configure the agent. So here are the settings that matter. So tone, match the client. An HVAC company probably wants warm and professional. A tattoo shop might want playful and casual. A law firm wants strictly professional. And then you have your custom instructions. So this is where you teach the agent the business's specific details, their owner's name, their specialty, key services they offer, and any signature phrases they use. The more context you give it here, the more the replies sound like a real human who actually works there. Then you have language. Most clients pick dynamic, which means the agent replies in whatever language the review review is written in. If the client serves a Spanish-speaking community, then that matters a lot. And then you have review source. So pick which platform the agent monitors, Google for sure. And once you integrate other platforms, whether that's Facebook or Yelp, you can add those in here if the client gets reviews there too. And then last thing is review type. This is the most important setting. You configure different reply behavior based on review rating. So for 4 and 5-star reviews, the agent posts the reply automatically. For 1, 2, or 3-star reviews, the agent drafts a reply but holds it for the business owner to approve before posting. You never want an AI replying to a negative review without a human checking it first, because one bad response can turn into a viral problem. So once you do that, save the agent, and it is now live. Every new review that comes in gets a personalized on-brand reply within minutes. Now let's talk about how you actually charge $300 to $500 a month for this. The mistake most people make is they sell it as AI software. Don't do that, because business owners don't care about AI. They care about more customers. So sell it as a reputation management service and frame it like this. For $397 a month, I can run your entire Google reviews operation. I'll get every customer asked for a review automatically. I'll respond to every review on your behalf, and Google will reward you with higher rankings and more calls. So most clients see 30 to 50 new reviews in the first 90 days and a 20 to 40% increase in calls from Google. When you say it like that, it makes the price feel obvious. If even one extra customer per month walks through their door because of you, you're paying for yourself many times over for most service businesses. So here are the 3 pricing tiers that I would suggest. So for the starter, it's $297 a month. It's only Google reviews, up to 100 customers in the automation pipeline, just a standard AI agent. The growth plan is $497 per month. It's Google plus Facebook, unlimited customers, a custom trained AI agent with their specific brand voice, and a monthly performance report. And then last one is the premium option, $797 a month, everything in the growth plus all platforms. So you can include Yelp, Zillow, Airbnb. They get priority support and a quarterly review of the campaign performance with the owner. Most of your clients will probably land on growth because that's a sweet spot. So a few questions I get all the time. Won't the business owner just cancel after the setup is done? No, because the value is ongoing. AI agent only works while their account is active. The automation only fires while the workflows are running. And the moment they cancel, their reviews stop coming in and the replies stop. Plus, you're sending them a monthly report showing the new reviews they got and the impact on their ranking. And that's the receipt that justifies the next month's payment. Next question I get is, do I need to be technical? No, everything I just walked through is point and click inside of GoHighLevel. There's no code, no APIs, no servers. If you can navigate a settings page, you can run this business. Next one is, how many clients can one person handle? Once you nail the setup process and have it down to 30 minutes per client, one person can comfortably manage 25 to 40 clients. That's potentially $10,000 to $20,000 a month in recurring revenue just on your own. So if you want to scale beyond that, hire a virtual assistant to handle the setups and onboarding calls. And last thing is, what if a client gets a really bad review? So your AI agent is configured to flag any review under 4 stars for human approval. So you or the business owner reviews it, drafts an appropriate response, and posts it. Bad reviews handled well actually build trust with future customers. The goal isn't a perfect 5.0. It's a credible profile with a great average and signs of active engagement. So just to recap, you find local businesses with under 30 Google reviews. You pitch them on a reputation management service that gets them more reviews and replies automatically. You set them up inside GoHighLevel with the reputation feature, the review request workflow, and the AI reviews agent. You charge $300 to $500 a month. Setup takes under an hour, and the system runs itself. This is one of the highest leverage local service plays available right now because every local business needs it. Almost none of them are doing it, and the technology to deliver it has only existed at this quality for only a few years. So if you want to start, my recommendation is to pick one industry, chiropractors, dentists, HVAC, whatever you're closest to, and build your first 5 clients there. Once you have case studies in one vertical, the cold calls get dramatically easier because you can say, I just helped 3 other chiropractors in this area double their review count in 60 days. So just pick your niche, build your list this weekend, make 20 calls on Monday morning, get your first client by Friday, and the whole thing compounds from there. So if this was useful, do me a favor and like the video and subscribe. It tells the algorithm to push more of this kind of content, and drop a comment with the niche you're going to target, and I'll reply with the specific advice for that vertical.